Do you want to attract more clients? Of course you do. Business owners do. That's what we're in the business of, selling more stuff to more people, right? But are you very clear about how to do that? In this series, we're going to talk through 5 tips for attracting more clients and getting really clear about what that means. So today, let's unpack lesson number 1. And this is all about who the heck is your ideal client? Who are you seeking to serve? And here's a pro tip. It's not everybody. One of the very common mistakes I see entrepreneurs make is this desire to really serve everyone. And so they say, I don't want to pigeonhole myself. I really want to be able to work with people who are this, and who are this, and who are this. And that's fine. And I understand where that comes from because it really comes from a very pure place of heart. You want to be able to bring your product or service to more people, and in your mind, that means anybody and everybody that could benefit from it. But the challenge is, if we're not really clear about who we're trying to serve, we end up speaking to no one. So by speaking to everyone, you speak to no one, which means your messaging ends up so vague that an ideal customer or client can't even see themselves inside of your marketing messaging. So it's really important when we say we want to attract more clients that we get really clear about who the heck that client is. So this is what I encourage you to do. Even if you've done this before, sit down because this changes over time. I know it has even with Hatch Tribe from when we started years ago to where we sit right now. So take a piece of paper and sit down and really try to illustrate who that person is. And the analogy I like to use with my clients is if you imagined a room full of people, I want to be able to pick out that person and say, yeah, I can see that. I can see that that is the person. So paint the picture. Who are they demographically? What do they look like? How do they spend their time? What are they spending their money on? What are their deep interests? Where are they gathering information and media? That's a really good point when we start thinking about the type of marketing tools we use. So paint the picture. Who is that ideal client? And again, remember, there are going to be opportunities to serve a lot of different people through your work, but you really want to get clear about that one core target. Maybe there's a couple, but one core target that you speak to directly so that your marketing messaging will land with that person and they can see themselves inside of it. All right, I'll see you back next week and we'll talk about lesson number 2 and how to attract more clients.